Hello and welcome back to Talk NYCFC, and today we're going to be reviewing the second leg between NYCFC and Santos de Guapiles that took place yesterday in Banc of California Stadium in LA. The second leg was just a repeat of the first leg, really. NYCFC just showed their dominance, showed why they're MLS Cup champions, and Santos de Guapiles really didn't have any chances. They had three shots, none on target. Their closest shot hit the post um, late on in the second half, and that was honestly their best chance of the whole tie, really. NYCFC were just dominant defensively. Early on, you could see NYCFC create chances in the attack. You could see Maxi Morales threading balls to Talis Magno. Unfortunately, he couldn't take his first few opportunities in the game, but he did eventually come back and have a monster second half. NYCFC were just dominant on the front foot. They were always on the front foot in this tie, and they surely showed why they were the most superior team in this tie. The breakthrough would eventually come for NYCFC off a set piece in about half hour into the game with Maxi Morales setting up Alfredo Morales to get his first NYCFC goal off a corner kick. It was a nice header down into the ground and into the corner. The goalkeeper couldn't do anything about it. And then 4 minutes later, we had another corner kick on the other side of the pitch. Maxi Morales finding Tati Castellanos with a perfect first touch to set him up. Has a shot on the Rabona, comes off a defender, and then it just falls to Maxime Chanot, who just has an absolute power shot of a finish, and it kind of does take a deflection off one of the defenders, and the goalkeeper tried to get a hand on it, but there was too much power on it for the goalkeeper to stop it, and Maxime Chanot made it 2-0, and that would be how the score would be at halftime. It would be 2-0 NYCFC, with NYCFC really dominating. There was an opportunity. There was a call for there was a chance that a penalty kick could have been called against New York City FC when one of the defenders took out one of their players in the box, setting up for a shot, took a touch off his chest and kind of just swung and missed at the ball. Thankfully, there was no penalty called. VAR is obviously in this competition, and they didn't see a foul. So play on said the referee, and into halftime, we went 2-0 up quite comfortably. The tie was already out of reach for Santos de Guapiles. They didn't really show anything going forward. They just looked absolutely shambolic. Their manager said that they had 7 players come back for this tie for the second leg that didn't play the first leg, and it really looked like even with those 7 players, it just didn't matter. NYCFC, they were already the superior team. They showed it in the first leg, and they just showed it here again. They came out in the second half. Talis Magno was really fantastic today. He was great on the ball. And then we had a couple of substitutions. We had Vuk Latinovic come in for Callens at halftime, and we had Keaton Parks come in, Jason come in, Eber come in, and everybody who was on that pitch for New York City FC was just absolutely phenomenal. Didn't really let Santos de Guapiles really have a chance. The only dangerous chance they had was a shot that hit the post. Um, that shot was a little bit too perfect for them. So Santos de Guapiles goes out of the competition without scoring a goal in their first time in the Champions League. In the 80th minute, we had a fantastic play by Thiago. I believe Tylis and Thiago, or it was Castellanos or Thiago that had a 1-2, and Thiago just had a 1v1 with the defender, took him on, went to the byline, and then just crossed it in. And Tylis Magno was there on the end of it to get a tap in. Made it 3-0 in the 80th minute, and shortly put the tie to bed. And then a couple of minutes later, poor defensively, as Nicolas Acevedo uh, comes in, robs the ball, just pokes it away from a defender, and then it falls right to Tylis Magno, who had a 1v1 with the goalkeeper. He looked to Tati Castellanos as a distraction, and he just absolutely slots it past the goalkeeper, nutmegs a defender in the process, takes a little deflection, and it just goes into the back of the net. And he made it 4-0, 6-0 on aggregate, and that's how the game would finish here in Banc of California Stadium. The stats to this game are as follows: New York City FC dominated possession 61 to 39. Total shots: New York City FC had 20 compared to 3 shots that Santos had in the whole game. 7 shots on target compared to 0 that Santos de Guapiles had. 3 block shots for New York City, 0 for Santos, and um, there was a red card issued to Santos de Guapiles on a stomp on Tati Castellanos. There was a yellow card issued to NYCFC as well. Um, Valentin Castellanos getting a yellow card for attempting a bicycle kick late on in the game, and Alvin Bennett in the 83rd minute getting sent off after stomping on Tati Castellanos, and that's how this game would end. 4-0 to NYCFC, 6-0 on aggregate, and NYCFC will go on to the quarterfinals of the CONCACAF Champions League, and they will face Commincaiones after they pulled off an upset on the Colorado Rapids last night after defeating them on penalty kicks in Colorado. But that's going to wrap it up for this video as NYCFC moves on, and they will take on the LA Galaxy in their season opener for MLS. And I will see you guys for that preview. Take care and peace. Do like the video if you liked it and subscribe for more.